Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show talking about some NBA news. Let's get right into it here. So, the All-Star game, I didn't recap it. I was thinking about it, but the game was just so boring. No defense, just jacking up threes, 160 combined threes. Apparently, per report from Vince Goodwill, Andre Iguodala, Larry Bird, and Julius Erving, they reportedly made visits to the All-Star locker rooms for the game to stress the importance of competitive play. And to me, it's just sad that players have to former players, reportedly have to make visits to the All-Star locker rooms to stress the importance of competitive play. I'm just going to take a guess, but I don't think it worked. And it's just, I don't think they're going to listen. But clearly their speech sucked. I guess the players weren't listening. Just what has happened to the All-Star game I love. Last few years were good. It's just the last few have sucked. I mean, it was just a monstrosity, and it's just like they don't care about the All-Star game. I mean, it's just sad. Okay, I don't know what you can do to fix the All-Star game. I mean, you even got these NBA legends like Larry Bird, Julius Erving make visits to the locker rooms. Like the players not even listening, don't even care. It's just why even have the All-Star game if these players aren't going to care? I mean, if you're not going to care, we're not going to care. I mean, simple as that. If the players aren't going to care, why should we care as fans? So, Jason Tatum had a sit-down interview with Malika Andrews, and he basically told her that he's the best player in the NBA. We know why he said that. They just don't let Malika interview players. They just start capping. NBA players sit around her and start capping. I mean, she's not Taylor Rooks. No need for all that. I mean, can't blame him, but I don't think he's the best player in the NBA. It's just he's not a good playoff performer. He needs to show me this year he can be that guy, that playoff performer. He just turns the ball over too much in the playoffs. He just turns it over way too much. He's just careless with the basketball. I mean, I know he's been in the Eastern Conference Finals multiple years, and his team consistently has been a top seed. It's just they haven't got over the hump. And I think Jason Tatum has the talent to do it. He has the team around him. I think he can do it. And I think they can do it this year, but you never know. So Trae Young averages 9.5 assists per game for his career, the third most in NBA history, trails only Magic Johnson and John Stockton. Such a good playmaker. Imagine the duo if he could go to the Spurs with Victor Wembanyama. Holy moly, he'd get like 15 assists a game. So Stephen A. Smith, he believes Steph Curry has a better chance of winning another title for LeBron James and Kevin Durant. I mean, I don't know at this point. Curry's team's just mid. I mean, I guess out of all of these, I guess Curry, but I mean, I don't know. It just depends if our team can play good in the second half, at least. But Kevin Durant and the Suns, they're still a great team. But I'd say Curry and Durant have a better chance of winning another one than LeBron. It's just because that Lakers team's just not that good. Bad coach, and they just don't. I don't know. They're just not a good team. It's like, say the Lakers and Warriors are just mid. So per your report, remember the incident with Haywood Highsmith? Well, he's being sued by a 21-year-old who lost a leg due to a car accident. The victim was helping another road user, but was standing on the road in the dark. You'll get cited for reckless driving if you don't brake in a time-causing accident, even if you're going the speed limit, which is what happened, probably. I mean, it was just an accident. I mean, you're not gonna see somebody in the dark in the freaking road. I mean, yeah, they're helping somebody, but you're not gonna see them in the freaking road. And when it's dark, I mean, it's just simple as that. But if they did, but if he was going over the speed limit, and then yeah, it's not a good look. I guess we'll just see. If anything comes out of this. I don't know if anything will come out of this. So, Doc Rivers on SiriusXM NBA Radio. Doc Rivers admits he was a bit confused when Milwaukee called him. I told Bucks ownership, I don't understand why you're doing this. Is basically what he said here in the interview. This is the coach. Don't mind you. This is the coach Patrick Beverley's trying to defend. By the way, we may never see a coach throw people under the bus like this ever again. He's literally throwing everybody under the bus. Under the bus, and the biggest issue is he doesn't shut up. He knew he should be unemployed. He's not a good coach. This is absurd. Saying this is absurd out loud. This dude is washed and still got coaching offers. The Bucks front office doesn't know what they're doing, man. I couldn't believe this was real when I heard this. Norris Cole believes Bam Adebayo is better defender than Anthony Davis. And quote, he's the best two-way player in the league as a big. Norris Cole. Okay. I mean, it's like, how do you determine who a better defender is? Like, I think they're both elite defenders. I'm not going to come here and say who's better. I think they're both elite defenders. I'm not going to come here and say, oh, this Bam's better than AD or AD's better than Bam. I think they're both elite defenders. And I love both of them because they play for Kentucky. So, I think they're both elite defenders, is really my opinion. But yeah, Norris Cole basically said that. I mean, of course he does. He used to play for the Heat. So, apparently, on the OG show with Tim Hardaway Sr., he reveals he's been trying to get his son, Tim Hardaway Jr., onto the Miami Heat. And it feels like everyone wants to come to the Miami Heat, but yet they don't get anybody, feels like. Well, I think maybe after his contract expires, he's playing for a guy who gets paid $17 million, probably because Miami can't afford him, that's probably why. But after his contract expires, I could definitely see him go to the Heat, Tim Hardaway Jr. So Jamal Crawford, he believes he's in the conversation for the greatest six man of all time. I mean, Lou Williams is definitely up there. He was always good off the bench, which I think we all agree Lou Williams is in as well. He said in the conversation, he said he's not the best six man. Who else comes to mind? Manu Ginobili. That comes to mind as well. Say Lou Williams and Manu Ginobili. Who else? I'd say Iguodala, Kevin McHale, like some others, but mostly the name I'd say is Manu Ginobili. So the All-Star Games viewership jumped 14% from the previous year, reaching 5.5 million viewers. That saw a 20% increase in unique viewers, totaling 11.6 million. Because people thought it was going to be better because of the changes made. Viewership will significantly drop next year if we have the same freaking format. Don't be fooled by the fucking numbers, okay? This All-Star Game was trash. Don't look at the viewership thinking, oh, this is a good game. No, it wasn't. People, I only watched because I thought changes would be made. And it was the same damn All-Star Game we've got, what, the last few years? No defense, just jacking up threes. Viewership's going down next year if nothing changes. Sorry. Vince Carter confirms its NBA had plans to offer 4 superstars $1 million each to participate in the dunk contest, but the arrangement fell through when guys pulled out. It was Kobe, T-Mac, LeBron, but guys didn't want to do it. Vince, Kobe, and T-Mac had done dunk contests prior. I don't think they were the ones to say no. That would have been legendary. Imagine that dunk contest: Kobe, T-Mac, LeBron, Vince Carter. Whew, that'd be elite. Shannon Sharp questions whether being in a stable relationship is necessary to be considered the face of NBA. Magic and Bird was married. LeBron was in a relationship with Savannah James. Man, we're talking about anything but basketball. What happened to the game I love? Shannon Sharp, is the man retarded? Are you using Magic Johnson as an example? The dude has AIDS. The dude has AIDS. Man's an idiot. JJ Redick basically called out Doc Rivers today here on First Take. He said, I've seen the trend for years. The trend is always making excuses. Doc, we get it. Taking over a team in the middle of the season is hard. It's always an excuse. It's always throwing your team under the bus. There's never accountability to that guy. And JJ Redick's right here. I don't want to hear people say, oh, he's being bitter. He literally played for Doc Rivers for the Clippers. And Doc Rivers is not a good coach. It's just that simple. He's a garbage coach. He makes excuses. And people say, oh, he called out his own coach when he's on the Clippers. It's true. That makes his points more credible, to be fair. Because he has first-hand knowledge. And he's just not a good coach. He makes the same excuses every year. Oh yeah, I took over his team out of the season. You're throwing your team under the bus and you're draining their confidence. Tyrese Halliburton was in shock after Detroit drafted Killian Hayes over him. What is this? They're not picking me, and I flushed up Killian Hayes, and I was like, what? Man, Killian Hayes even catching strays not in the NBA anymore. Man, an MVP over an All-Star. They have some good pieces in Detroit. They would be better now with Tyrese and Cade. But they have some good pieces, but I still think he'd be better where. But I think he's better where he is now. So Pat Bev and JJ Redick went at it. He basically said, this man Doc actually saved your career, started you when Ellis wanted to, and you retired young TV and say that at JJ Redick. There are some more responses. Pat Bev literally glazing his new team, and then he'll hate him when he gets traded. It's crazy. Victor Wembanyama is the newest ambassador of Louis Vuitton. Wow, that's totally shocking. That's a big deal for a rookie with Victor Wembanyama. 7'5" model. So, Kenny Smith, remember when he talked about Sabrina and Curry, the three-point contest after Curry won, saying, oh, she showed a shot from the three-point line? He doubled down. He basically said, people who don't actually play the sport don't understand. It was the timing. She put up a score equal to the top men's contest winners. It's not like she struggled. Her range is the men's three-point line. And oh, she lost. I mean, there's no shame losing to the best shooter of all time. I mean, there's no shame in losing to the best shooter of all time, Steph Curry. They're both great shooters. It was nice to watch them go at it. Probably the most entertaining thing of the All-Star Weekend, honestly. But, I don't know, I mean, it's Kenny Smith. KD explains why he believes people in the media don't think he's a leader. I'm not charismatic as charismatic as my peers. I don't have a personality that's like fit for TV. I mean, he said it himself in the past, didn't he? I mean, like he said, "Oh, I don't want to have to be the leader. I'm bad at saying stand behind me and follow me," or something like that. Kawhi Leonard says he would score 70 points in a high school game today. Context: it was a fun question from a kid. And it was fun. That's funny. That's not so funny. I don't want to leave Denver. If Luka gets pissed off in Dallas, he can come. Period. And quote from Nikola Jokic. Man, it would be over for Lee if they team up. Like, they would destroy the league if they teamed up. Melo reveals the Lakers had done deal to land him in 2011. The deal was done with the Lakers, me and Nene, for Lamar Odom and Bonham. Man, there wouldn't be enough basketballs for Kobe and Melo in LA. But he would probably pass it to Melo since he respected him, but Jesus Christ, that would have been crazy. Carmelo and Kobe on the same team? Damian Lillard names the starting five of Curry NBA players. Himself? Wow, shocker. Steph Curry, LeBron James, KD, and Bam. Bam. I would choose Nikola Jokic in this spot or Joel Embiid. I would take Dame out of here. Get Dame out of here. Put like Tyrese Halliburton or Luka here. Former NBA exec thinks Bronny James' upside could be similar to that of Gary Harris. Went from being feature face elite to Gary Harris comparisons. I don't even know what to say that. Shannon Sharp says Dame Lillard has more range than Curry. I think Steph's the greatest shooter, but when it comes to defense, I don't think anyone can beat Dame Dolla. I mean, everyone knows that's not true. Steph Curry literally made a 120-foot shot, like, in pre-game. Come on. Dame shoots from half court. Curry shoots from, like, full court. Daniel House Jr. is currently considering his choice among multiple contenders in the Eastern Conference, such as the Atlanta Hawks. Contenders, Atlanta Hawks. Yeah, okay. But yeah, it's all the NFL, all the stuff I have to talk about here for the NBA news. So until next time, peace.